Okay, here's the thing, fam. You would enjoy this one today. I should have been a video done on this. So, like, came in, thought I had some time to spare. You know how you do that? You're sitting in your favorite chair and you're contemplating the moments ahead. Suddenly you find yourself blacked out. I know what you're thinking. But anyway, out completely, right? So even say a family member comes over and says, "So you're doing your program today? What? What time is it? Do you know you have a Garoppolo jersey on? What? Hey, there are days when you just can't find that second and third gear. What? Please forgive me. Ah, God. Anyway, smooth. Yeah, I definitely want to touch base with you on some things here, fella. Tell you right now. And usually I don't fall in love with draft picks every year. This year, 6'7", 352 pounds. That's not human. The Bama Hammer. I really got it. Oh, God, I like this guy. Tell you right now, fam. For the offseason 2026, another show. Trent Williams, the limit adds to urgency for Kadyn Proctor, first round pick. The odds of us getting Kadyn Proctor, but there is a possibility. And do you know, it's already been written about right now. Trade up with the Cardinals. We don't need a lot of stock from the draft. Yes, a couple of 2-3 players. Get the Bama Hammer. Get him. Get him, damn it. Come on. And the Cardinals don't want him. They've got other needs that are far ahead of the offensive line, right? So, because every year as faithful supporters of the San Francisco 49ers, our passion drives us to be every bit as intense in improving the team's chances for Super Bowl glory as anybody that worships the red and gold machine. And I'm talking about the front office and everybody else. Like last year, this is a pivotal year, though, that will for sure impact the rest of the decade. Which, by the way, do you realize there's only 4 years left of this decade? Amazing, huh? Teams that are winners are usually the best in the trenches. Has the time come this year to draft another Joe Staley? And the thing is, it's hard to find your Joe Staleys. Washington found their Trent Williams, and we were lucky enough. How lucky is it? This is what bothers me about a lot of things that have taken place down through the years. We lose a very talented left tackle, and what do? We go out and get one that's equally talented, and maybe some people say a little bit more so, but I don't have a problem with that. Trent Williams. We're not going to pull that off a third time. We've got to go get our own now. So, this is a year that standout offensive tackle could be there for the taking. If you talk to some people, say, no, next year's crop of offensive tackles is going to be better. I don't, every time I hear that, I say, you better get what you can find now. And if it's good, then be satisfied. Because next year, that guy that you're talking about, he could be jack crap. So, so let's go to the phones. We're going to measure your temperature on the seriousness of the Niners. They won first round. Up or trade down possibility. If they trade down, I'm just go. If you see this chair and hear a thud, yeah, that was me. I passed out, man. Because I know a lot of people say go trade down. We don't have 6 picks. We need more choices out here. But unless there's somebody that is as good as some of the first round picks for the offensive line, okay, fine. I'll be celebrating harder than anybody else, and will claim stupidity if you're right. Niners day one, as I say, first round up or down a trade from the 2026 NFL draft. You know what? I was calm before this draft until as each day goes by, I'm starting to get a little bit of a feeling here. And since I saw this kid, Kaden Proctor zooming down the. This dude looks like a bus driving down the street, and he's moving fast. You know the math on this. 352 pounds, let's say 10 yards, right? To go get it, dude. He doesn't wait for guys to come get him. He goes and gets them, right? Offensive lineman. He takes a shuffle back, and then comes right at him. Or out in space blocking. Would you stand in front of that? As a defensive lineman, it's your job. But you're going to get hurt. If we could just get him in there with Trent Williams to teach him how to be mean and slap a man in the middle of a game. And if you break up a fight, take one guy and throw him through the bleachers. I mean, you know, I want that attitude instilled in him. When big guys are mean, and usually big guys aren't mean. When big guys are mean, that's a weapon. That's a weapon. And Trent Williams is just scary. Don't piss him off. I love big guys that don't piss him off. He could be that guy. Oh, but Lynch recently said we've had good communications throughout. Speaking of the Williams situation, he's going to say, I would say in the last week it's kind of intensified, and I feel like we're on the precipice. He likes that word now. Precipice just translates into he thinks he's getting somewhere with Trent, and it's about to happen. Anyway, a precipice of something good happening, but we'll see. John, you used the precipice term last week. I'm very concerned about that, John, and in fact, I really wish you just wouldn't say anything else until it's done. Meanwhile, fam, remember that sensationalist Jason, the dude, Jason La Canfora. Do you remember him? During the Harbaugh time? You wanted to know where he lived? Jesus, he used to piss me off. He used to go around masquerading as an NFL insider. According to, look, he must have just got out of jail. Had to be. Somebody had to sue him. Anyway, he's back, and according to him, the Kansas City Chiefs are still closely monitoring the situation. The 49ers are dealing with Trent. This I can believe, though. Canfora, it was quoted saying, I continue to hear the Chiefs have a major thing for 49ers left tackle Trent Williams and are ready to pounce if when he is available in trade. Remember, and the thing is, we had to call Kyle. Was that Kyle on the phone talking to Trent? And Trent's calling back and forth to Santa Clara. Listen, we're about to come close to something here, too. Now, I'm trying to tell him, what are you going to, whoa. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom, step out for a while for a little air, something say, you'll be right back. I'll be right back. And the 49ers got that done. It came that close, though. That close. So it's right. There's no doubt that KC is working hard, and they got a bundle already ready. The minute things go completely south for 49ers regarding Trent Williams, he is a Kansas City Chief, make no doubt about it. The recent scouting combine, though, better subject. Former Alabama offensive tackle Kadyn Proctor, a.k.a. the Bama Hammer. Oh, he had an official 5.21 second 40-yard dash. He's 352 pounds. That performance highlighted his elite athleticism for his size, making him one of the top offensive line prospects in the draft. 10-yard split quickness, 1.84 seconds. Vertical jump, he's got all kind of athleticism. 32.5. Hey, listen, if you think that's, no matter what you weigh, jump up in there and have somebody measure you. This dude's a freak. He's a freak. Broad jump 9 feet. 1. Bench press something. You know what? He's got to get more oatmeal in the morning. 25 reps at 225. He can do better than that. And his weight, that 30 to 35 should be easy. Is he only 20 years old though? I think, yeah. Anyway, the Hammers The Hammers, 5'2" one time, was one of the fastest for a player, 350 plus pounds, over since 2003. Since the turn of the century. Oh, it's getting around. The Don Burns crew, Detroit Lions, is extremely interested and are bird dogging that dude in the draft. And see, here's what I'm saying. If we're sitting there waiting and Detroit drives on by with a trade up, see, guys, I knew the 49ers weren't being aggressive enough on this. God, you know what? Next week, I want the 49ers to make that trade up. Wait a minute. No. Wait. Wait till the 19th. Because if the 49ers do that next week or something like that, somebody will zoom right past them like the Lions. Also, the Chiefs, who are chomping at the bit, hoping the Niners can settle with Trent Williams, also want to add an explosive talent, offensive talent. And this kid fits, of course, well. They'll be looking to add an explosive talent tackle prospect as either 20, at pick 29 or 40. This draft is loaded with a lot of players. Linebackers galore and badass. There's some offensive linemen, but you know what? There's like 2 or 3 other positions that are just loaded. So you figure, no, you can't even figure, fam. Everybody knows you're not going anywhere in the NFL as far as Lombardi or anything else like that. You've got to have your trenches tight, not just defensive line. So, 29 or 40, Proctor be there for that. Just for some perspective, though, fam, at the 2010 NFL Scouting Combine, a young, up-and-coming Hall of Famer by the name of Trent Williams ran an official 4.88 40-yard dash. He was only 315 pounds. Oh, how do you say only and say 315? But he was only 315. So he was kind of svelte compared to this boy we're talking about now. But those numbers, if you add the weight, you know that's about the same. Just a fast-moving bus. Williams' remarkable speed, though, had everybody, and agility as an offensive tackle were highlighted by a 1.72 second 10-yard split. We see that all the time now. When we're getting ready to run the ball, and Williams is coming around there leading that path, it's carnage on the way. Oh, God, it's like, oh, man. So some sources say he ran a 4.81 too. Williams is badass. Big guys who can move at that speed though are like a bowling ball coming down an alley, man. They just pins and everything's flying all over the place. I mean, fam, as I said earlier, I've not felt this kind of hope for a big since 2016. Had a mad crush on DeForest Buckner. I sat there, we picked number 13, remember that? And I was worried to death. I said, oh, man, we can't get no defo. Every time what's his name would come out and start talking about who's picked, I said, oh, man. Every pick. That was the most suspenseful draft, I think. Because, we got Nick Bosa. I knew we were going to get Nick Bosa. But when his name was called, I remember I completely lost it. We're reunited the Oregon Monster duo of Armstead and Buckner. Get the bleep out of here, NFL, here we come, And it's, oh, man. I remember that year, though, we still had to work some things out. Because Harbaugh wasn't here, was he? No, that was just after Harbaugh left. And we were looking for help. Chip Kelly. Did Chip Kelly coach that Oregon team that did that well? He may have been the reason why they made sure that we got him. I hadn't thought about that. All I knew was you had to give credit to Trent Baalke that year because the fact of the matter is he picked Eric Armstead up the year before. And I had a fit and I said, what the hell are we picking him up for, man? We don't need, oh, yeah, Trent, what are you doing, man? I'm just, he picks up Trent and nobody could tell Trent a thing. Yeah. Next year, Trent comes in and picks up DeForest Buckner. Hey, Trent, man, you know whatever I said about you before? I take it back and get a throw lozenger. What is your problem, man? You know what, Trent? You know, you people say bad things about you, but I'm going to stop doing that. That was a hell of a pick, dude. Yeah, so, but, you know, I got that same vibe right now for Kaden, man. The Bama Hammer. Let me keep that name, too. No, I know about Caleb Lemieux and all these guys, man. You know, but I just got this feeling, man. I tell you, we'll see. But the 49ers are still trying to get an agreement going on with the Chiefs. I mean, with the with Trent. So this is why I say it's definitely time to be serious about getting an offensive tackle. We're going to get you on the phone here. By the way, fam, when you get on the phone, what you can do is now, if you got, you know what I want to do? Give me an argument on this. If you got somebody else that would be better than my pick in the first round, because first round pick could go defensive line as well. A lot of people want a safety. And, you know, it's going to be a little difficult to do. So we're going to find out. Don, bro, you're not getting my boy, man. That's all there is to it. We're gonna. Oh, fam, hold on. I gotta. Be right back. I know what you're thinking. I come in late and then I had to go to the bathroom. I wasn't drunk before I came in. This is going to be a crazy week. There's been some bizarre things going on. Anyway, get out of here. As I say, let's argue about who was going to get in the first round. And anything else you want to bring to the table tonight? It's that time of year where it's like the cattle herders. The Cowboys just came in and they left, and it's kind of quiet. Hey, yeah. Cause he's so smooth. Dun, 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 dun. Smooth!
What's up, fam? What's up, faithful?
Hey, Smooth. You know, doing that red&gold thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. First thing first, let me just say this to my faithful brothers and sisters out there. You know, when I get through with Ronbo on the first call, I'll be shouting y'all out no more about your name because I'm in the studio recording with my niece now. So that's the reason why. But it ain't nothing but love. So, you know, just bear with me.
Recording.
All right. Yeah, she brought me back out of retirement, man.
All right.
I used to be recording with 11.5 rap group out of Hunters Point. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes,
and my boy
yes.
Jay-Z the Bigger Figure from Filmo and all them. You know, Depot and Luxury. You know, Forte. You know, my cousin Forte and them. Yeah, E40.
Right.
You know, Herb Stevenson and Vallejo. Yeah. I'm about that.
Your niece must be loving it, too.
Let's get back to the Niners, man. What's going on with the Niners, bro?
Yeah, you know, I got this crush band on the Bama Hammer, Kadyn Proctor, right? So I'm thinking the 49ers, we could afford to slide by that first round. And, you know, because I'm looking for the 49ers to say, you know what, we're not going to get this or that. We're gonna move down to the second round and pick up a couple more picks. Right. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that. But, Smooth, where do you see that going?
Well, first of all, this may come to a shock to everybody, but this is me if I was Jim. Remember, this is me. This is Smooth. This is me. What I would do, okay?
Okay.
For us, Trent Williams, what Bill Walsh do? He get rid of players before they get old and get over the hill, right?
Yeah.
I'm all that too. I would trade Trent Williams to the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, to get Proctor from Alabama. And this is why. This is why. This is the year for offensive tackles. Next year is going to be the year for quarterbacks. There's going to be about 12 or 13 quarterbacks. Line offensive tackles, they're going to be okay, but they're not going to be as deep as this class. I have the top 3. Francis Manuga, he's going to be gone. Okay? He's going to be gone. Spencer Fano, he's going to be gone. At number 3 is Sim Proctor. 6'7", 352, runs a 5, 3-2-1. At Alabama, he's a junior. He's everything we need. Everything. He's the next Trent Williams, just bigger and stronger. Oh, that's who we need right there. That's my boy right there. Remember I told you we need road grinders?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
That's him, bruh. Do whatever. Look. We're not going to be in the situation again next season, bruh. Give them the number 1. Give them next year's number 1 and load up, backtrack, and get some 2s or 3s. Because I'm telling you, the way we moving right now and the offseason moves we made, we're going to be drafting last in the first round, probably 30th to 31.
I like
we
that.
win the Super Bowl.
Give me 32.
Bruh, we sitting at 27. We're not guaranteed to get a dominant offensive lineman. We got to make the move right now. Jay George said, rebuilding, trying to get the best team we can get. Prove it to me. Show me. Show the faithful brothers and sisters that you mean business. Get this brother, man. Because after that, it's going to be a drop-off. I'm telling you, bro.
See, we can't afford
that. They need
that.
to go get him. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Did you see his workout?
Yeah, I was watching him. He's a beast. He's a beast.
And I tell you what, in my ninth rank offensive lineman, that's a sleeper.
Yeah.
I got Khalid Taran, Northwestern, 6'8", 323, senior. His grade is 85.1. Proctor, his grade is 88.2. Spencer Fano, 88.6. Manuga from Miami, number 1 offensive tackle, 89.5. After that, it's the drop-off. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. And that sleeper I'm talking about, if they can't get him, get Khalid, this brother, hey, man, 6'8", you put him on that side where Trent Williams is. That's the only way we'll keep Trent Williams if we get Khalid. If not, and they want practice, trade. Because the Cardinals right now, they need a quarterback. There's no quarterback after the Hoosiers quarterback when you go into the Raiders. After that, there's no more. He's the only one that's ranked number 1.
What's his
He's the only
name?
one that's ranked number 1. Everybody else, mediocre or whatever, go be sitting. You know what I'm saying? Cardinals need a quarterback.
But you're missing the big point, brother.
Huh?
Even with Trent Williams on the outside, if Proctor was a Trent Williams, it's the inside we lacking at, homie. We can't push that backwards.
Okay,
Emmanuel,
check this out, bruh.
Also had a rating over 88 on passing and blocking.
I got you. What I'm saying is, we ain't got to worry about the guard and all that. That's in the draft. I'm talking about replacement for Trent Williams. Fuck the guards. We got guards, and there's going to be the number of guards we can get that can step in. I'm saying there's only handful of left tackles. That's the money making online.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell you, bruh. I'm all about the guards. I'm the one that told Ronbo and the faithful, where was you at when I said we need road grinders? We need to beef up the offensive line. How we couldn't stop nobody. We just getting run through and shit. I said that. Where you been?
We're going to have to trade the kitchen sink to get this dude. He's going top 15 Proctor.
Okay. What would you give up?
Jack, he's right. This is the year. Stop stepping around this.
What would I give up to get Proctor?
Yeah, what would you give up?
I ain't giving shit. I ain't giving shit up You see what happened with Trey Lance. I know this guy's a phenom. He's a beast. He's a monster. But check this out.
Wait. Did you say Trey Lance?
That's a skill position,
The
Jack.
main area we lacking at is the inside.
Hey, bro, you take my time. Let me talk to Ronbo, then you can talk to him, all right? Because you ain't making no sense to me. Not to Smooth.
I'm
Not
just
to me.
saying, you tripping tonight. You drinking.
No,
you
I'm not
drinking
tripping.
something
I'm
better
not
than
tripping,
me.
bro.
Jack,
I'm
Jack,
not
hold
tripping.
on.
I'm not tripping.
Let me get your counterpoint here in a second, Jack. All right, Smooth, go ahead and finish up.
Bruh, mute him or something, bruh, or we can meet somewhere. Straight up. I'm about that. I'm about it. All right, like I was getting back to, bruh.
Real quick, because Jack took your time.
Proctor, or we can get, if we don't get Proctor, we can get Khalid Taran. We can get him, bruh. And he'll be good too. He will be good too. Because run blocking just need a little bit work, but his pass blocking is off the chart.
You know what, Smooth? The nice thing about it is I've not heard, and I've been reading through what the 49ers have been looking at, bringing into camp and going to visit and everything. I've not seen his name. This is always a good sign with the 49ers. If you don't see the name of the player that you like, he's probably all over the 49ers, but they're just not letting anybody know. All right.
And who was that caller that in the ring? Who was that?
Just a minute ago?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Jack.
Check this out, homie.
That's Jack from Modesto, California.
Jack.
Real quick, guys, because we're out of time.
I said when I came on here, I said what I would do. I didn't say what the team would do. That was me, because the first round picks, they're going to be late. They're going to be real late. Why not get your player right now for Trent?
There you go.
And don't worry about it no more.
All right. So,
That's all I'm saying.
Get your nieces
I'm not
waiting on
probably
you.
out of time, bro.
And I'll see you this weekend. All right, fam.
All right. You already know what it is. Dub City, Ballers, Tajan, Fimo, Smooth Operator. We out of this mother. Peace.
Night, fam.
Have a good one. Going back to record. All right.
Yeah, Modesto sucks.
All right, my brother.
Jack kills me. He is always a devil's advocate. Matty! Hey, come on in, Matty.
Yo, buddy.
Woo! Matty, you know, as I said, when we got Trent Williams, Matty, remember that time, that play that we're watching a left tackle, young Joe Staley, running down the field.
Oh.
And you couldn't tell Staley from a cornerback or a wide receiver. This dude was jamming, smoothing out a path for Alex Smith. I remember I said, "Who? Well, that's Staley." Oh my God! I said,
Oh man.
Alex ran all the way to the end zone. I said, damn! And then I read up on Staley. I remember Staley used to be a 400 meters runner with that kind of size.
Oh no, I couldn't believe it.
So you know,
Yeah, he was a freak, bro.
yeah. So I want to see another infamous left tackle. I mean, not infamous, but famous left tackle put on red and gold, because we've been getting by. Trent's been hanging on his last days, and we got nobody hanging in the wings, getting ready to come on out. And it's kind of frightening, because I said to myself, and you probably entertain the same thought, we've got a lot of things going on this year. This puzzle needs nothing much more. But if it loses the wrong thing, we're not going to win. We can't lose Trent Williams. And somebody needs to be able to come in and spell him for a couple games. We got lucky last year and he went the whole 17 weeks somehow, but still.
Yeah. Well, he's looking a little tired too. So I mean, he's getting up there, man. But he's still a beast in his right, in his own right. So
yeah, well, when he comes down a notch, it's like still way ahead of everybody else. His numbers came out at the end of the year good. He wasn't the best left tackle in the league this year, as he usually is, though, as far as the stats and numbers go.
that's all right. He's still definitely one of the best. And I guess if we do get rid of him, and at least you can get something for him, unlike Ayuk. You can't. He's just that's just going to be a mess in itself. So at least we can get something for Trent. And
Matty, would you?
I don't know.
That?
The thing that sucks, man, is Trent wants to be a 49er. He doesn't want to be. Doesn't want to be a Cardinal. He doesn't want to be a.
God no.
He doesn't want to be anything else.
He would. I bet you'd retire. Because there's no point. Trent probably says, "I got to stay with the contender. I trade me to the Chiefs. Then I'm out of here, and I'm not going to the Cardinals." You know what? Manny makes a point, Smooth. You're not going to trade Joe Staley to the Cardinals. You're
Trent.
not. He's not going.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
Trent's
blame
not
him.
going.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean,
blame him.
you never say never. I
Well,
mean, Smooth might be on to something, but I hope I don't know. I can't say I hope it's not true, but
I mean, he's just in the game right now because he want. Well, I can't say just for the money for the ring. He wants the money too, but Williams doesn't want. He wants his cake and eat it too. He wants to be with a team that has a shot, and he also wants to be paid, compensated for what he thinks he's worth. I mean, the guy's the greatest guy on the Madden game of all time. So you got to pay these kind of guys.
using the truck stick with him, running people over and shit. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the draft, maybe I don't know, dude. We always like to see something on offense, so it'd be nice to see something on offense. I wouldn't be upset if they traded down.
Yeah. What would you go after?
I feel like we draft well enough. We might be able to find a safety late in the draft.
Yeah. Man, the problem is with rookies that come in, they've always got through. There's very few. You had your Sauce Gardner and the guy that the Broncos picked up. Yeah. There's every now and then you get a freak. They're usually a first round top of the order freak that you can pick up and put on your team, and they come and they perform right away. The NFL is not a big deal to them. But man, I just worry that sometimes it takes those kids a minute to get ready. We don't have
Sure
time.
does. That's a tough position.
Yeah.
Well, they all are, but some are a little excessive.
Yeah, no, skill positions are always maybe he'll be okay, but maybe he's got to go through the lumps and bruises. You look
I can see that.
Yeah. You look at Demo. Demo took 2 years. I thought Demo was a lightweight bust. Remember the kid that beat him out? Him and the other guy, they came at the same time. I thought he was going to be the star, and Demo was going to be that little slow kid that was probably going to at some point fall off the wagon.
Look how that turned out, huh?
Yeah, it was Demo.
Oh man. So we got a lot to look forward to, I think.
Yeah. Because
I mean, our woes, if you think about it, Ronbo, like take a step back and look at it from a different view, like the woes that we have and the things that we think we need. There's so many other teams in the NFL who just wish they could be in our spot, even with what we've got right now. If we were just to enter the field right now.
Yeah. I mean, so be the Cleveland Browns fan and talk to us for what we're talking about, right? You guys think that's a problem?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. Well, in comparison to no, but to win, yes. So.
Usually I'd say that about the Jets, but recently they've seemed to have somewhat of a defense.
They built that defense 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, it was solid.
Yeah. They just can't find ways to get that offense in order.
No. Nope, they sure can't. So, I don't know. It's tough to play in those northern states, man. I guess they do. Those guys do play inside, so. But that new Bill Stadium's coming along.
I thought, that's right. You're still gonna get cold in there. They built it. I thought they were gonna build it so they could shelter themselves from that extreme cold. No, the Bills want that cold. They consider that part of the team.
It's part of it. They just gave them a little bit more. I don't know. There's just more coverage, I guess, as far as like over the top. So there'll probably maybe not be as much snow in the seats, but it'll still be cold as shit.
I mean, can you imagine that? They had to hire public help. The stands you couldn't see the seats. It looked like a bowl of milk when you looked at it. It was just
pretty
totally frozen over. I said, look at that. And then they showed the footage. The snow is running, blowing sideways through that bowl of, wow. It's like Canada. Where there's some parts of Canada aren't inhabitable. Buffalo, New York would be very close to that.
Well, it's right there. It might as well be Canada.
I know. Woo! Jesus.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, Maddie, I can't wait. Anyway, I'll see you online since we're carrying on all the time now, and
Oh yeah.
also
Absolutely.
see you.
Love it.
See you Friday night.
All right, buddy.
All
Look
right,
forward to it, man.
Can't wait, bud.
All right, buddy.
All right, night, Maddie.
Love you, bro.
Love you back, fam.
Night, buddy.
Night. All right, Jack. Counterpoint.
If Peter Piper picked the pickle pepper, somebody picked the Peter Piper pick. What kind of shit is they talking about today, my bro?
Listen, this is what almost got me put out of third grade.
I was just chilling with my boy Mike Epps. Can you hear me?
Yeah. He said something about Mike Epps.
I was just chilling with my boy Mike Epps, Marlon motherfucking Waynes. Who else is there? Rick Michaels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin. You know, the Comedy Jam. They was out over here in London and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You
attended the show.
And man, my brother's part of the show, man. I can't tell you all of that on here, but I'm gonna next time, you know what I'm saying, I'll just DM you or whatever. But man, I'm just saying, dude, check this out, man. Like they talked about meetup and stuff like that. His people is basically our people. Just say we down the road in Modesto, let's go. You know, we fuck with E40, JT, the biggest figure, keep the sneak. They all know us, bro. I mean, but anyway, they didn't get the point. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about fantasy, Ronbo. They're talking about top 15. You want to put another Trey Lance? We don't know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to give him 2 picks or anything like that.
We don't even have enough capital. We don't have enough capital to move up, Ronbo. He's going top 15.
I know, right? 15's about it. If you don't get in before 15, then just look somewhere else.
Even if you go to 20, Ronbo, what are we going to give to go up to 20 from 27? Tell me.
I'm looking at the seriousness of this situation. You don't have a left tackle. Next year, Williams could be in his last year this year. He's anytime he could be gone.
Good is the word. Good
now
is
what
the word. But when Williams was in last year, folks, and he was healthy, we still was getting pushed backward because the center's weak, the left guard's weak. You feel me? We got a guy realistically, Emmanuel Pregnon is a stronger, more of a just angry Lakin Tomlinson. You cannot, it's impossible to bull rush this guy, Ronbo. And you know what? You getting on my last dad nerve too by not putting him on the thumbnail. Because y'all do this to me every goddamn year, and you know I've been right. Emmanuel motherfucking Pregnon, that should be the next thumbnail. Oregon, left guard. And get that boy Isaiah World, that's 6'8", Ronbo, 340 pounds, next to him in the second round. And that guy's going to turn into maybe, I think, even into a better Proctor. Isaiah World. You need to check out them Oregon boys that I've been telling you about. And then next year we can get that center, Iapani Lololu. So we can start putting
you know how I feel about my Polynesian ball players.
This year's draft.
Yeah. See, that's 3 years.
Man,
that's a 3-year process, Jack.
We had the Cheetah. Every running back we had that were like not undrafted free agents, Robert, they were going 70 yards to the house and this and that, making people look stupid because our old line was pushing them back. But now we got weaklings and we can't do that. You got all pros like Christian McCaffrey know where to go. So, you know, that's the model for me in this year's draft, Ronbo. And I feel like realistically, we can get Emmanuel Pregnon and Isaiah World. And you want to talk about that, like I said, the 6'8", he's bigger. He's bigger than, what's his name? He's just as big as Proctor, Ronbo. Isaiah World.
Okay.
So
he's a guard, though, right?
Time, brother.
See, tackles are
out
just...
here. But,
okay, fam. I'm gonna try to see if I can help you out with that thumbnail, but still, man.
Yeah, all this, and don't even talk about Dexter Lawrence. I mean, I'll go crazy to get his ass. But I'm just saying, we don't have the capital right now. If you trying to get Dexter Lawrence, why not just pay Trent Williams? Get that shit over with.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
they're going to pay him eventually anyway. But I mean, you're not letting him leave. So, but I still want somebody there next year, or even part of this year. Trent's not going to go 17 weeks. We got him lucky last year getting 17. I still don't believe it.
A lot of safeties and a lot of wide receiver folks with our 6 picks. Reminder, Ronbo, we got 6 picks.
Yeah.
So if we do trade a couple back or something like that, we got 6 picks at the moment, folks. A lot of safeties and wide receivers we could get in the 4th round, but we got to go that O-line and start pushing them back. Let's get that muscle back, baby. Let's go. Draft, baby. Let's cap it up for Ronbo, everybody. Let's cap up the draft. 11 years strong. I can't fucking wait, bro.
I hope so.
And they're listening in, Ronbo, before I go. They're listening in because Larry Krueger and a couple other cats and all these dudes, they're talking about Pregnon now. AI is telling them shit. Jeff is telling them about Pregnon. You guys say something about it. I'm
gonna go check him out then, because I looked at the Bama Ham and I was done shopping. You know, I said let's go get in the car and leave. I'll be back here in an hour.
Same thing happened. Same thing happened with those dudes that wanted Solomon Thomas, the ones that wanted Trey Lance. What I tell you, Ronbo?
I was never in that Solomon Thomas group. Yeah, Trey Lance I didn't know anything about.
I'm in love with a stripper. All right, now.
Jack, I'll see you Friday. Night, fam. Oh, God. Right. See, here's my thing about wide receivers. I was looking last night at Junior Bergen. Remember we had Robbie Chosen, Jacob Cowing, Russell Gage Jr. Does anybody remember Isaiah Hodgins? Jawan Jennings, Tariq Owens, and what's Tariq Owens doing these days too? Ricky Pearsall, Demarcus Robinson, Malik Turner, Jordan Watkins. We have this thing about collecting wide receivers. I want to look at some other camp and see if they have to have an entire extra facility wing added on just for the wide receivers alone. This is every year the 49ers do this. Don't we go to the same thing every year? We say, all right, guys, we got 25 wide receivers. What's how many? You can only keep 6. You know, yeah, Burrow, come on in, Burrow. Burrow out in New Jersey. Did Burrow? Uh-oh, it's late in Jersey. Yeah, Burrow's out. All right. But we'll stay out in New Jersey, though, and see what E's up to. Yo, E. E. Linebackers, Tatum Bethune, Stone Blanton, Luke Gifford, Travis Gibson, Jalen Graham, Nick Martin, Curtis Robinson, Chaz Surratt. Some of these guys are already gone. Fred Warner and D. Winters. Hey, E. I'm looking at these collections of wide receivers. E, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Jack was trying to tell me I need receivers. You know, we don't. E, how do you feel about getting another receiver? If I'm shopping this year, I'm not looking for a receiver. I'm really not. I want to see if I can. Some of those kids have been running around for 3 weeks or 3 years, and Kyle looks at them and asks them who they are and what are you doing here as they pass by all of a sudden. It's gotten to the point now. Kyle knows who Ricky Pearsall is. Honestly, let me take something out here. Junior Bergen, he'll be back, but most people think he's going to get cut. Jacob Cowing. Jacob Cowing's had a hamstring issue for 3 years. So, you know, I'm not even sure if I want to see the 49ers draft any more wide receivers. Just go ahead and see if you can get one in free agency from now on. I'm rambling now. The Bama Hammer as my left tackle, I'm wanting that so bad. Jack makes a point to let me know you're spending way too many assets for that one ball player. But hey, is there any more priority top than getting a left tackle?
That is a priority. Now, I think a lot of people saying that, we got a left tackle and he's not going to start, so don't put the 27th pick on him. but I don't think I think I heard you say that Trent played all games last year. I
Yeah, he
don't
played
think
the
he
whole
did.
season. That was the first time in a long time. But he stayed
You
out there for
sure? Because I
17
think he
weeks.
missed 1 or 2 games.
I might be wrong. I just thought I remembered he didn't miss any time.
But we need a
Yeah,
backup tackle regardless for McGlinchey or him. Plus, first year don't be like a whole red shirt. It'd be like a reserve, and he gets into the NFL habit.
he can get in and out of the game. I just need him to realize this ain't Bama no more. Hammer.
Well, he gonna know that first day.
Well, as I'm saying, so he can come along. He ain't got to be because I got Trent Williams. He can just follow along, hang out with Trent. Yeah, you ride him. I mean, when he goes home, you go with him. Say where you going. If he asks you where you going, coach told me to hang with you right and left. Be like you. I'm telling you, he's gonna learn, and he's gonna be just like him. Man, that'd be fabulous. So yeah, don't need to rush
I
him.
like it. I like it better than defensive end. But the wide receiver, I'm intrigued with Omar Cooper. That he fits the position that I like. Like I like a wide receiver like him. I don't like KC Conception that great, and Denzel Boston not that great either. I like Omar Cooper.
Omar Cooper, how tall is Omar Cooper?
Don't get me wrong, 6'6" or 6'1". I don't think he's that tall.
Okay, he's not who I thought about. Okay. Now, why do you like him?
KC short. There's another guy real tall, 6'4".
What's his name?
But I don't know who it is.
We don't need a long target. Mike Evans will be fine. You've got what you need as far as receivers for this year.
Either.
Huh?
I don't think Evans going to play 16 games either.
He will, because the way Kyle's going to use him is going to be intelligently. Mike Evans is not going to be out there taking a brunt or being a workhorse out there as far as wide receiver. We got too many guys for that. So Mike Evans plays a role on this team as far as wide receiver. He's to take the cap off, get downfield. If the defense doesn't want to jump because Mike Evans here, we're going to score a lot of points anyway. And as far as winning downfield, Evans going to win that all day. So you got Kirk, you got Ricky. There's a couple other guys in there too who are going to be fine. You got George Kittle. That group right there that I just mentioned, Evans, GK, and he's probably going to play by week 3 at the latest, right? Kirk, and Pearsall. That's there's no off defense in the league is going to stop all 4 of those guys. There's just no way.
Now, we are all 49er fans. We know this. That I know of. Mm-hmm. But I can't count on Pearsall. I can't even count on Kurt or Evans.
I understand that. That's fair.
So now I'm sitting there like, what do we have? George Kittle's not going to be good week 1. I don't want him to be on the field on week 1. We need Kittle in playoff time, not to go to Egypt or whatever. I'm sorry.
Egypt.
Where are we going?
Yeah. Maybe games in the future. No, George is probably not going to start week 1. Tongas will be fine in the meantime because Tongas is going to get the least amount of attention out of all the guys out there. Remember, you still have a very sneaky fullback that's going to be out there too. So the 49ers, and these guys have played together long enough now, the continuity is going to be very difficult for most defenses to do anything with. This is what I like about this team the most. So
Watkins, good. It sounds very optimistic.
You know what, Watkins, there's something about what we saw from him before he got hurt immediately. That play he made, that was not a rookie play. That was fantastic. He came down wrong, and that was the end of the season. It's just...
There we go.
Yeah, well, it can happen to any player, but for some reason it happens to our guys more often than most.
And that's why I can't count on them like that. Like, I'm not I don't know what's going on with Cal or the player, or I don't even want to mention it, the station. But
No, these are circumstances that really you
availability is
can't
the
blame
best.
anybody.
But it is what it is. Though we gotta really, all right. If we run a ShopRite or something or a supermarket, and we got players or employees, these employees like Ricky don't come to work, then we gotta adjust and see that person is not coming to work regardless if he's on a schedule or not.
You think it's because Ricky's not putting in enough work that he's getting hurt? You know,
Don't get me lying.
My understanding right now is him and Ricky and somebody else are busting ass already as far as getting tough. He's heard the talk. He is that kind of guy.
They say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to find that link. Pearsall's working his ass off this year. So I don't look for him to go down easy this year.
I'm not looking for it, but I'm just counting that.
But it has been
seen this before.
Well, players can make it.
So
players can make adjustments. They can do it. He knows.
And then he gonna have to, or he gonna be NFL.
No, I don't want Ricky getting. Ricky can play. He'll go somewhere else and beat our ass. So as I say, he's got to get stronger. He'll get there. Remember, he started off bad. His first year didn't get enough training in. And the second year he got hurt. But remember that first couple of weeks, Ricky was the dude.
He was doing nice.
Hey, we got to go. And always love arguing with you. We'll see you.
We didn't get it in.
I'll see you Friday.
I went to sleep a little bit and got a little late.
Good, wake up, because I always want to hear what you disagree with. I'll see you Friday.
All right, I'll see you Friday. We'll talk a little more.
Looking forward to it, fam.
Bang, bang, Niner.
Let it gang.
Let's go all day. 25-8. Let's go. Be good.
You too, fam. If not, be better. All right. Let's check back on Burrow, he was out a minute ago, too. It's kind of late. Fam, don't you love the problems that Philly is going through? They're pointing fingers all over the place. There are prognosticators that are saying that Washington wins that division. And one guy said, and I'm not even trying to put the Eagles behind them in second. I'm looking at Dallas or Washington. Jalen's out there telling people what he needs from him. So they get a new offensive director every year, and he says what I want you to do. You know what? Jalen could be. This is last year of his contract. Some things are going to get ugly in Philly pretty soon. Eagle fans, if you watch this program, I'm talking to you, going to beat your ass again next year. Hey, Burrow. Eagles, they could be badass if they had the same offensive coordinator every year, though. I feel bad for him for that, though. I think Burrow's asleep. Yeah. Eric!
What's up, everybody?
You, Eric. Man, it's getting close to the draft, Eric. God.
I feel like on our end, we'll probably get a trade out.
Yeah, how many picks you got?
Well, that's part of why I think we're going to trade out. We don't got 4 picks otherwise. So I'm not really expecting an actual pick on night one.
And you got pick number 32. And you got is it a first round? You have 32, which is already in the second round. So you really don't have a first round pick. Eric, if you had some real need, what would it be? You lost the MVP running back, but you already replaced the player for him. I don't know if it's going to be as good as him. What do you need because how many contracts were you not able to sign because they're too good now, and I'm a Super Bowl champion, so of course you realize I'm going to cost a little bit more than my last contract. No, you're not. Goodbye. So some players you just got to let go. So you lost the running back. Who else?
I'm not sure. I like a couple of members of our back end are gone.
you that wide in Jigba Smith, and my God, the bar has been moved up again for wide receivers. Every time this happens, we all suffer. Oh, what's really funny though, Eric? Now that Smith and Njigba has been paid, can you imagine the shams? Okay, Puka, I like to bite people in public, Nakua, and say bad things about. Anti-Semitism is. Puka has become, and Rudy tries to brush it off like, oh, it's just a kid. Oh, no, that's a grown ass man. If you think this is his last episode in rehab, you better think twice. I like to bother Rudy with worrisome things. Puka Nakua, for all his faults, is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
But he's an idiot. See, this is the thing. It's hard to get a wide receiver to be both a good player. That's why I was always saying about Cooper Kupp. I said, I really wish we could have drafted him. Cooper Kupp keeps his nose clean. He's focused. He's out there just to get a job done. If Cooper Kupp had a problem, it was only that he got injured. But he didn't get injured this last year with you guys. And look what happened. You don't hear about Cooper Kupp in the news doing crazy A-B type things. It says, man, that's really...
Yeah.
That's so fortunate. He beat our ass that year in the NFCCG. If they didn't have, the Shark was no longer able to hold him down like he used to. But
yeah,
if Cooper Kupp isn't in that game, the 49ers are on their way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I tell you, it was fun to listen to Smooth tonight. That was so. I have never seen Smooth that fired up.
Well, I've seen him do that. He gets like that.
Man, he was fired up.
He's very passionate about what he believes in. And then Jack came in and poured gasoline on him, and that just did it.
Yeah, that made it even worse.
We've got a few people like to do that.
Yeah, that made it even worse. But yeah,
because as 49er fans, we used to, back when Harbaugh was with us, we had both sides of the line of scrimmage were just brutal. And now we've been doing okay as far as the trenches. When we had a defensive line that year, we went to Super Bowl 2019. That was a doomsday defense. But the offensive line was okay, but nothing special that year. Okay, we got away with that, But, it's just really tough to get offensive and defensive line. You guys pulled it off this past year, though. Your offensive line was decent, and your defensive line was just ridiculous. So.
Yeah, it's going to be, I feel like you guys are going to get some good players in the draft.
Hopefully. Because it's a shot in the dark, 50-50 chance. Even the guys pulling out with Heisman's and everything else, it's just if their game translates to the NFL. Grown men are a different story than playing against young boys every week. Horribly different. Scary different. So, now that we're not got some polished pros, we're not walking into the dark room anymore with nothing but a phone. The 49ers coming in with full-blown torches this year. Because we talked about our wide receivers. You might have heard us talk about that a few minutes ago. Every year we got 4 or 5. We come into the season. I bet you we got about 15 or 20 wide receivers right now. It's like special forces. Only 2 or 3 will survive to make the 49er roster. It's so sad. So we're going to see. Eric, anything else you want to add? We got to go.
Well, shout out to all my friends here. You guys are great people. Much love, and I'll catch y'all later on.
Looking forward to it, buddy. Night, Alec. Good night, Eric.
Night, bud.
There he goes. Coolest Hawk fan of all time. Tanjon!
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Eric. And now everybody's Eric. Hey, Tanjon.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ronbo. What
Are you-
news do you bring?
I got a crush on a pick, and I usually don't come into the draft every year with favorites. I've done it 2 or 3 times. You know, I remember, as I said, I mentioned DeForest Buckner. I was like weeks in, damn, get DeForest Buckner, put them together with Eric Armstead, let's go. And you know how you
Right.
feel, Tanjon. You know how you feel. You feel like it ain't gonna happen because we want it to happen too bad. Anything I want that this team, somebody else is gonna get them. And then in that round,
Right.
round 4, round 5, and Bob's pick.
Well, maybe.
Kaden Proctor. No! How did I see you know it? Jesus Christ. So
You know, maybe because we speaking so loud and our enemies that be in your channel are little haters
Yes.
who want to hate the Niners but don't know how to get their own channel.
They're
They
so
overhear
annoying.
that stuff and then word get around, and then all of a sudden it gives coaches an idea. Well, let's take what they will consider their weapon away from the Niners, because you know everybody want to hate the Niners.
You know, it is strategic. It's called strategic picking. Basketball, they do it more often than any other place. But football, you know, they do it too. Just Kyle tried to do it when we got Dante Pettis. That was a mistake. Kyle heard that the Cardinals were going to pick up Dante Pettis. And he fell for it. And it might have been a joke. It might have been a bit to get him to bite. And he went and got Dante Pettis. And the Cardinals picked up Christian Kirk. We should have picked up Christian Kirk. And we picked up soft Dante Pettis. Damn it. So you know what? You can get pulled into something doing that too. Got to do your homework. Know what you're doing.
Well, remember the same thing happened when they had got that one guy. What's that one guy that used to date the Kardashian? He used to play for the Dolphins, and everybody kept saying we need him. He can't even play for the Niners. He already started off getting hurt. Then he ain't played for the Niners. Reggie Bush.
I was gonna say Reggie, yeah.
We put in some weak ass Reggie Bush. He gave us he was problematic, and I guess they didn't want him anymore. But people talk that name just sounds good. Plus, he dated a Kardashian, so they let that be a big old thing for someone to say, "Let's just get Reggie Bush." And so you know, at Reggie Bush, what did he come in for? He come in to get hurt. That's what he came to do. And
Tanjon, remember how he got hurt? Reggie, remember Reggie went down? Reggie, for some reason, was running over on the sideline. I don't know why he was way on the other side of the field, but there was a tarp on the ground that was wet and slick. Reggie went over there, slipped on the tarp. Really, I forgot what the injury was, but they had to take him on the meat wagon off the field. I said, you know, Reggie, you
it was a sprained ankle, but
man, Reg.
I just looked at it like we getting soft or something. I don't know.
What was he doing?
I didn't like him. I didn't even want to play for the Niners.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't want to play for the Niners anyway. He's being real mouthy, disrespectful over our team the year before. It's like, why would you want to come and play for the team that you don't like? So, so I was glad. You know, so we'll learn, I guess, you know.
No, that's the scary thing about it. We continue to learn way too often.
Yeah, and so I guess we gotta be more strategic as faithfuls. You know, we gotta, you know, just talk about it, but don't act like we too damn excited. You know, confuse.
I know. Try to stay calm. I know.
Yeah, confuse these haters.
Well, you know, the thing is, the Rams, the Hawks, I can respect, but the Shams, they got a marginal criminal on their team that doesn't know how to act. And what I want to know is what kind of drug paraphernalia makes you go around talking about Jewish people and biting women in public that you don't know. What kind of drug is that?
Yeah.
And if it is, what was you gonna say?
It's called hallucinations.
Really? See, that's why I says
I don't like these. I don't like these seed pigeons, but I guess y'all give credit where credit is due with these seed pigeons. I don't like the scams, and I don't like these seed pigeons. Like they
The thing is that
you know.
if you're in the public eye, you need to conduct yourself. If the shams, a lot of teams would have told Puka good night, but they may have told Puka, we will have one more episode and then we'll say goodbye. Otherwise, you're not inspiring that ball player because Puka may think so much of himself. Go ahead, say goodbye. I can get a job anyway. I'm Puka goddamn Nakua. So this is what I think about wide receivers, Ted, John. That's what I'm saying. Wide receivers are a different breed of human being.
I'm more of a defensive gal because I like, I'm not Patrick Willis type, Ahmad Brooks, Dante Hittner. I want that because it seems like our defense act like they don't know how to stop no players. They always screwing up. And I want to change this year. I don't want to see what we saw last year. That was embarrassing. I mean, it was just frustrating. It just, almost made me have a damn heart attack, and I'm too young for a heart attack. Don't do that. Like, stop the run. Get a ball back. I guess they hurt my mouth a couple of times. I mean, and they finally followed through. Then they forgot again. See, so
some guys are good at some art. Because remember, we lost Michael Williams. We were stopping the run. We didn't know who to give the credit to. That was Michael out there shutting that run down. Or providing a way so that others could.
Yeah. That's what we want. We want some real hitters. And another thing, I do want to say this though, real quick. And then my son said he want to talk to you, Ronbo.
Really?
But
right.
Yeah, he wanted to say something to you. He just right now he just wants to, he on the spectrum. He got ADHD like me. But I will say this.
Just a little guy too.
Yeah, I do want to say this though. I hate that they change a lot of rules, and it doesn't always have something to do with helmet to helmet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes football players learn how to do the helmet, not to do the helmet to helmet. They still was hitting folks. You know what I'm saying? And you got your butt back up, and you went and played again. Nobody got up hurt. I mean, they were hurt, but they was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You about to get hit one more time. You come my way, or I know where that ball going. You just ain't gonna know. I'm gonna catch you off guard with that ball. You know what I'm saying? You got hit. You know what I'm saying? And people do the late hits, and and that's where you throw the flag at. The thing about it is, what I don't like is when you legally hit a player, and you can hear that, and everybody go, "Woo!" This weak ass referees throw flags out there. Like, do you know how to fucking call a football game? Do you know how to call plays? Pick that damn flag up. That was a legal hit.
And don't you know how they call it? Defender hit and a defenseless receiver. Defenseless? He's catching the ball.
What the hell is that? You sound like a damn woke liberal from the Democratic Party. Shut up. We play football over here. It's American sports.
Ted John,
you don't go sit.
Ted John, you know what?
Yes.
We're gonna have to. We're way over time. I want to talk to your son. Let's get him on next time, okay? Because we're way over time.
Okay, well, say bye, Bravo.
All right.
He said he gotta go, so you can't be on there being
next
long
time.
and stuff. You gotta say, hey, Ronbo, and say Detroit got whooped by everybody. Say it.
He got whooped by everybody.
Right on.
And he's already named it.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, my high team.
Cute.
Tell my husband I said see you later. Bye-bye.
Night, Ted John. Let's check on Burrow again. I don't know why, though. He was out. Burrow? Yeah, Burrow's done for the night. Let's not go back there. Is anybody else? No. So, yo, JT.
Ronbo, what's happening?
JT, man, it's draft time. It's so funny because there's a period between the Super Bowl and then, of course, you go to free agency, and that's exciting. And then there's that sudden void. And then all of a sudden, it's just, you think about, if you're looking at the draft picks and possibilities and what you think could excel with your team, all of a sudden you get all pumped up. So I'm just that kid from Bama, man. That's man. Kaden,
No,
Proctor.
no.
Come on now. Who you got?
No, don't you dare. No. We don't want to go there. No.
I mean, Bama's not the school you want to like. Some people do. I don't have a feel about it one way or another, other than the fact that they're legendary. But the fact they got that one kid, I said that kid checks all the boxes. But what are you thinking?
Ronbo. Look, I like him. Don't get me wrong. I like him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't think fit, but he's not that much of a fit for us.
You think not?
I think we could go get a better tackle later in the later in the fourth, like if we stay pat with the 6 picks and we don't trade down, like I think the Niners are going to trade down. We're going to pick up some more picks,
most likely,
because the way I see it, Ronbo, and I'm gonna agree with somebody. Well, more or less they agree with me, because I've been saying this from the end of our season. When our season was over, I was praising this shit to you. Like I was already mentioning this to you a long time ago. So, but I'll get to that. So my point is, I think the Niners are going to trade, and I see a team that's probably going to be knocking on our door when our pick is up at 27. I think we're going to trade with Arizona. I have a feeling that they're going to go after that quarterback.
Ty.
What's that quarterback?
His name was Ty something.
Yeah. You know who?
Yeah. You know what though, JT? You know what I really love this year, and I've never heard it as much as I'm hearing it this year. Analysts are saying, yeah, he's good, but he's not elite. What? He hasn't got into the league. Why are you guys using the term elite? Imagine it. Maybe they do use that even in college football. JT, you know what I mean? Ty is considered good, but he's not elite. Meanwhile, the kid out of Indiana, he is supposedly elite. He's the only one. Yeah. From there, it drops off.
I think there's another one from LSU, Nussmeier.
I haven't heard the name a lot.
There's another one, I think, by the name of Nussmeier or something like that. Well, anyway, my point is, Ronbo, if we could trade and we can pick up, like, say if we trade with Arizona and we pick up that 3rd round pick, we pick up like pick 30, what is it? Pick 34. I think they pick at pick 34.
Yeah, Arizona's way up on the order.
Pick 34, pick 101, and I think it's pick 142 or 141, something like that. We'll get them 3 picks, and that'll put us at 6. That'll give us 8 picks total. All right. So the way I see it, I think the Niners they really need 8 would be cool to finish off the draft, but they realistically could use 9. They need 9 picks.
For what?
Okay.
They're going to get cut. They're going to get cut. Warriors don't have time to look at all those kids this year. Maybe next year. Also, JT, you got to know, the 49ers pick at 27 are not who Cardinals are probably looking to trade with. You know, if anything, there's going to be so many other teams that are going to want to take that pick. They got
Ronbo,
way up in the order.
We have a few needs. We need a tight end. You need a guard. You need to upgrade your center. You do still need a tackle. You need a running back. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like four picks that I just named right there already. But
no, why do you need a running back?
Because you need a pass. Kyle Shanahan said it just the other day. He needs the only reason why he didn't take out Christian McCaffrey, like give him like much rest, is because he didn't have a running back that was similar to Christian McCaffrey's skill set.
JT, you already know that Jordan James has already been appointed number 2, right?
Yeah, I know that, but he's still an unknown commodity.
Still there. Also, we have the kid we picked over from Green Bay. Okay, but you're not putting running back high priority, are you?
Like, no.
Okay.
No, that's not going to be high priority. My high priority, all right, so let's say this. I'll just put it this way. At pick 27, they need to go edge. They need an edge rusher, because that's the like the position that comes off the board the fastest. You need to solidify your edge. So like say if Akeem Messidor is on the board at pick 27, you get him. Or if a Cassius Howell's on the board, you get him. Or a Malachi Lawrence is on the board, you get him.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying? Like
you were trading
down
down earlier.
Yeah. Say if you move to 34, you get one of those edge rushers at pick 34. And then say, okay, and then when you get to 58, you go and see if you see a guard like Pregnon, like that guy Jack was talking about earlier.
Okay, let me go look him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emmanuel Pregnon, and I've been saying this forever now. If you go get Emmanuel Pregnon and you go get that tackle that he was talking about, because I agree with Jack, go get that tackle because they have a camaraderie together. Yeah. Yes, that Isaiah Roll, the guy that's hurt right now, you give him some time. You give him the red shirt for this season. I know it's a wasted pick for we don't get to use him, but at least we solidified the tackle position. He gets to learn under Trent.
Yes, it was very important. JT, we're rolling overtime tonight a lot here. We're going to go ahead. JT, get in here more often, man. I mean, we need to hear from you. I'll be back Friday if you got time.
Let me just say one more thing.
Can you do it in 10 seconds?
Receiver. Go get Chris Bell. Go give me Chris Bell.
All right.
And then, man.
All right. All right, JT. Have a good night, fam.
All right, Ronbo.
Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo. Good night going, buddy.
Oh, that's good. Great. And Michael, if you run into an Eagle fan, ask him how's it going for next year. You'll be more entertained.
I don't know.
God, they're hilarious. The Eagles,
I think they're falling apart.
Well, the thing is, they're blaming Sirianni, and I've been blaming Sirianni for everything that's wrong with that team forever. But then there's one guy that defended him and said, nothing's Sirianni's fault. His hands are tied. Sirianni's just a guy out there playing a part. He's not running the team. What?
Nope.
You got to hear those conversations. So who's running the team? Jalen's running the team.
Now that Bama guy you're talking about, that's a good guy. I've seen him play. It looks like, you know what I mean? He's good.
That's why I know it's going to be tough to get him.
I'd say somebody's going to snatch him before we get him. You watch.
Still good.
You watch. There's going to be a team that's going to snag. There might be a team that might jump back into the first round before we get picked, and they might go after him.
Cleveland Browns are sniffing too, from what I understand. Well, what pick did the Cleveland Browns get this year? 4 or 5?
And he's talking about Arizona going for Tice, that's quarterback from Alabama. I heard the Jets are going to go after him.
What's his name?
Who?
The quarterback. Ty.
The guy from Alabama, Ty.
Yeah, I can't think of his last name. Yeah, anyway.
Simpson? Is it Simpson? Is it Ty Simpson, like Bart Simpson? Is it Ty Simpson? I don't know.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just know
but the Jets, there's really no good quarterback except that one guy. That one quarterback, that's it. Everybody else it's a mystery on those other quarterbacks. You don't know how long they're going to last. Yeah, a lot of those other kids are not going to, those other guys are not going to last. They're not going to make it, half of them. Well, if you find another Brock Purdy out there, too. We don't know about.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, you bring Kirk Cousins in and let the kid from Indiana hang out with Kirk for a little while. Don't stop throwing talented kids out into the NFL to be eaten by the Wolves in the first year.
I heard rumors Kirk Cousins is QB1 with the Raiders. He's going to be QB1.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. Let that kid
I wonder
learn.
if Aaron Rodgers coming back. Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers
don't come back, the
BS.
Steelers could draft a quarterback. Hey, he doesn't come back. Maybe the Steelers go for a quarterback. You never know with them.
They should. You cannot.
They need a quarterback. If
Rodgers
gone, who's their quarterback? They got no quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. You can't trust them.
Oh, if they don't pull a trigger with us and say, "Oh, we get Matt Jones," I hope not.
No.
You never know.
You got to give up. No, you would. Mac Jones. The 49ers want too much for Jones.
Yeah, but maybe next year, if the Steelers don't have their quarterback, they might be waiting.
Another story there. I don't know.
But the next year's got a lot of good quarterbacks next year in the draft. I heard it's a lot. Are they going to be good? Let's see.
Everybody.
That's the problem.
How many quarterbacks have we seen have a come to Jesus moment? You know, they're all world at their campus.
Yep.
And then when they get into the pros, it's like, oh my God.
They stink.
Yeah. So,
hey, congratulations to Darnold. He got married. Sam Darnold got married.
Oh,
to
did
the
he?
Seahawks. Yeah, his wife. They showed
See,
a
that's
picture of his wife. I said,
prosperity, right? She probably says,
why couldn't he
until
get married
you
in
win
San
a Super
Francisco?
Bowl, don't ask.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
I congratulate. I think that's nice that he got married. Congratulations to him and his wife.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah,
won the
Sam's-
Super Bowl. Now they get married. Yep.
He's nice. Sam's a good guy. He
That's a
really
good.
is.
That's you got 2 rings now. You got a Super Bowl ring and your wedding ring. There you go. I'm happy, bro.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Anybody
guy.
that went through the Jets for
He
a
got a good
while
heart.
always deserves something
Oh,
good to
I
happen to
felt
him.
bad when he was with the Jets, but you know what? I'm glad the 49ers fixed him up to be a man and made him what he was today, winning the Super Bowl. I mean, thanks to Kyle and the 49ers, made him. You know.
Yeah.
Now we're doing that with Matt Jones too. We're doing that with Matt Jones. We're building him up like clay. You know, we're putting him up so the next team that gets him, maybe. You know, we don't know.
It could be same way. Vikings.
Maybe
won
our team,
13
or maybe our
games.
49ers team is a team that, you know, fix up broken down quarterbacks. Bring them all down to San Francisco. We'll fix them up.
No, think about that for a minute. We've had a number of good quarterbacks. People don't like Jimmy Garoppolo, but Jimmy Garoppolo didn't do a bad job.
He's still out. You know, is he
just
still out
wasn't-
there? Or is he still Rams? Is he out there? Or is he still with the Rams? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think Jimmy's still with the
Or
Rams.
did he
I
go to
don't know.
Hollywood and he's going to go meet up with Kelly Stafford and do a movie together?
God, that's disgusting.
Well, Matt, and hey, Rudy, wait till game 1. It's going to be coming quick, boy. Yeah, I want to know what your excuse is. That you want to play in Australia, not in your home stadium. Are you afraid that you're embarrassed that you get beat at your own house?
Of
Well,
course,
that
he
your
is.
rental house?
It's
He's embarrassed getting beat by his rental house.
Silent
It's all right,
count
the
at
Chargers
your own
are gonna-
stadium.
Chargers are going to kick the Rams out soon. Sooner or later, the Chargers are going to say, all right, you don't want, you know what? We're going to kick you out. You'll find a new home.
Or they're going to go get their own house. So.
Yeah, what, the dog? No, they're going to get their own house at Rudy's house.
But
They'll live in Rudy's basement.
Have you got a draft crush for the first round?
My draft crush, like I said, the Alabama guy is good. The one that you're talking about, he's good. I heard of him. And the problem is, if he has a fault, I mean, I know if you could move back, get some extra picks, but like you say, you don't need a lot of picks because a lot of them are going to get cut. A lot of them might not make the teams. It's a problem. If you have a team that has so many draft picks, a lot of those guys don't make it. Maybe half of those guys make it. Half of those guys either get cut or go to practice squad or just get let go. You got to think of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't.
But, I mean, if
if
our guy, the Bama guy, falls in our lap, go for him. Or if the guy from Utah falls in our lap, go for the Utah guy.
We're going to find out because it's coming up soon.
I know. We got another Ronbo. We got another week for the draft. It's not next week. It's the week after, right?
2 weeks, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
20,
that's like a holiday
21,
to Ronbo
22,
Sports.
23, yeah.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's like a holiday.
Yeah.
Get your pizza, hot wings, and beer ready, guys. Sit at the front of the TV, watch the draft.
Yeah, I like
a holiday to me, man.
Yeah.
I love watching that. I've been doing that for years, man.
Oh God, it's such a spectacle.
I mean, I still got my college rookie cards from the '90s, all of them. Jerry Rice's rookie and everybody. I keep them.
Right.
They're worth something.
Dang.
Yeah, I got Jerry Rice, Steve Young.
They really are.
Joe Montana.
You can
they're
sell
worth money,
those.
Ronbo. Some of those guys are worth a lot of money.
Oh hell yes.
Keep them.
Especially the originals.
I hope none of you guys have them. Not throw them away.
Everybody's
They're
mom
worth
thinks
money.
that's
Cards,
trash when they're cleaning up. You know how it is. Hey, so we're gonna go, Michael. I'll see
All
you
right,
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, all right, Ronbo. I'll see you Friday. Have a good night, all my 49 family. Shout out to Ellis, Papa Jeff, 49 Brian, Tony Wright. Good luck, buddy, and Will and Marvin too.
Give my best to
David
Nikita,
Wright.
and good luck with those Eagles. They're having all kinds of issues. All right. Okay, we're going to check on Burrow again. Burrow. Burrow's that guy that somebody came in and took his shoes off, says, put his feet on us, throw a blanket on him. He's out. All right, fam. So that looks like that might be it. Okay. Yo, Ellis. See, Ellis watches draft closely. I know he has a perspective on whether to trade down or get on
Ronbo.
the Bama Hammer train. Ellis, come on in, man.
Ronbo, what's happening?
Yeah. Man, I'm just, I said I rarely get excited anymore about the draft because down through the years we've had a pretty much stacked team except for everybody crying about the same thing about that offensive line. Now this year, I decided to stop crying about the offensive line. And then I said, wait a minute, what is this? Look at the size of that monster. Look at him move. Oh, God, yes, that's it. Trent Williams, I got all excited about Kadyn Proctor. But Alex, I know you really do watch what's going on in the collegiate ranks. What are you thinking?
Well, Kadyn Proctor was somebody that I looked at it, at the beginning, because I was thinking just based on his size and everything in the program he's coming from, you would think it's a win-win. But from what I understand, though, and looking in deep and just hearing other opinions, he has a lot of excess weight and stuff like that. That's I think making it hard for him, at least when he's moving up to the NFL level. If he doesn't get like some serious, weight management, like he probably needs to drop, at least, probably 20 to 25, could be even like 30 pounds, and just reinforce that with some muscle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And move, because he gets beat. He gets beat in the inside, from what I heard and stuff like that. The exterior, you would think, okay, this is the guy, you know what I mean? But in looking at everything else, the intangibles and the tape and what his weaknesses are, it can be coached up, but it's always on the player. You got those players that don't want to put in the work, that aren't willing to get their bodies in a proper shape, because they figure they've been playing at their weight, or whichever, in their mind. But this is the NFL level, and this is the best of the best. So
Alice, who was that guard that we had 3 years ago that he's kind of chubby, so the 49ers put him on a program for a year before they put him out, and then he left us year before last? What was his name? Left guard.
I was trying to use that player as an example, because I remember we had somebody that was on some kind of weight management program or whatever.
And everybody's wondering, why he can't play? The 49ers got him on he's conditioning.
It wasn't Brunskill or the other one.
No.
It wasn't.
This kid was drafted high in the draft. In fact, I think he's the second or third round. He wasn't first round. Anyway, he had the same issue. I did look, and I noticed on the legs of Kadyn Proctor, anytime you see the calves and ankles around the same size, it's not good. So, and I thought about that. I said, he looks a little heavy. But in the NFL, you can't wait for guys to come into the NFL to get better as physically. I mean, body-wise, because these are habits they develop for a long time. But if he wants to play and get paid, he probably would have to get onto it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, unless there's a tackle that, that they're real high on, John and them, and I still don't think they're gonna take a tackle, because they could get one in later rounds. They have some of those hidden gems in there. They're gonna get a steal. They're gonna get a steal at the offensive line position. I don't know if it's gonna be a tackle. It'll likely be a guard, / center. They're gonna need to get someone anyway to eventually replace what's his name?
Trent.
And Trent, but I'm saying at the center position also.
Oh, no, that's got to be done now. I think some guys in camp, they're already going to give Brindle some competition.
Yeah. So hopefully, that's kind of going to be the thing. And I feel like that's why they added so many offensive linemen, because they figure, they don't really go that high with offensive linemen. They haven't done it since,
I can't remember.
Since Mike McFlinchy.
McGlinchey, that's right. Mike McGlinchey picked number 10. And Vita Vea,
so
who I wanted that year, went on to Tampa Bay to make me mad.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm still going to stick with my gut. It's going to be a defensive edge rusher, or they're going to go wide receiver in the first round. that's just I'm gonna stick with that.
Who's your prospects at 27 then of those two positions?
Man, I know they said it's a little bit rich, but the guy that I just recently really like is that edge rusher from Texas Tech. His last name is Height. I can't remember his first name, but I was watching some video of him today, and he was rushing. He moves really fast. He's got some really quick spins. Like, he doesn't look like he's just a foot, a hand in the ground and just bull rush every time. He's actually got some moves, and I feel like if Kocurek is able to get his hands on someone like that, he's really tall. I think he's about 6'5". Nasty guy. He looks good, and he's not super heavy, so that just aids the speed that he's going to have coming off the edge. And he's already powerful, so with the NFL meal regimen and the weight room, and then some obvious sharpening of the skills and some NFL tutelage.
And Fred
I think
Warner
he's going to go
giving him grief. Fred goes around and mess with fat people.
Well, no, this guy's he's not fat. This edge rusher, he's in fantastic shape.
Oh, okay.
He's really big and strong, and like he I mean, you'll see him. You'll see him. I'll send you a video on him, and you'll see that. But the wide receiver, I'll send it to you. And then the wide receiver that I've been liking is the Omar Cooper. He looks nice. I honestly wouldn't go wide receiver though in the first round, if I'm being honest, because I feel like they can get some other guys later on. I'm not going to go with a wide receiver at 27.
And I agree with that because we got too many. Look, Ellis, we got to pull up though.
Look, last before I go, Ronbo. Look, my stepson, I told you, Michael Wortham.
Yeah.
I got to check his numbers, man. Listen, he had over 2,400 all-purpose yards on the season in 2025. Okay, and 17 touchdowns. He had 10, I think, receiving touchdowns and 7 rushing touchdowns. So those were his stats for the year. So that was fantastic. So I'm hoping that start to take a look at him. Well, I don't know too many players that had plus over 2,400 yards in one season in college football. So you guys pull that up. If y'all got somebody who had those yards this year with 17 touchdowns, y'all holler at me. But anyway,
sounds
y'all
good.
know what it is.
All right.
Hey, shout out to Fan Man. Hit that like and subscribe. You know you at. Wipe your feet. Shout out Tony, Tone, the Dragon family, Frank, Brian, Donut, Tanisha, Smooth, Show. Shout out to Chad, Nikita, my man Money Mike Jones and Harold, and I don't know if it's Leroy or somebody in there. Shout out all y'all, man. You know what it is, man. It's for life.
All right. That Ellis.
B to the bang, man. Yeah.
Good stuff, fam.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
And I see Brian says, I gave up doing mock drafts years ago. I picked Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people did, though, Brian. And I'm still happy we had Alex. Yet I hear people still crying we should have picked up Rodgers. Oh, boy, what does a guy do? You know what? Maybe Aaron Rodgers, he goes in, he sits behind Favre for a different. Maybe he doesn't come and look the same with San Francisco. These things have a way of fitting together. So they're not always just so easy to assume these things. Hey, Bill.
Ronbo.
Bill.
It's a good day to be alive.
Yeah. When you think about it.
I'm going to tell you, I'm so excited.
Okay.
I won today. I can't tell you what. Good news will come later. Number 2, I can't wait for us to see them Cowboys this year and beat them, send them, keep them home and watch them cry in their own stadium. So, Ronbo, first off, everybody's fantasizing about the first pick. We never do good in the first round. You and I know it.
Yeah, but that's got to change. It's time for that to change.
It's time out needs to change. What we need to do is trade that first round pick for a premium player to the team, for a player that we need. So, Ronbo, and maybe to trade down to the second or third, or trade down and trade out of the first. So, Ronbo, like I said, if they do that, I'm not mad about it. Like I said,
and we should look for it, actually.
Ronbo, I'm excited about this year, no matter how it plays out, no matter how it goes. I just feel this year could be the Niners' year to hold the Lombardi Trophy in our stadium and Levi South.
Bill, I'd have to go to the hospital to get my smile brought out of my ears. That would mean to me for such petty reasons, because Rudy, we're gonna hoist that Lombardi in your house. You ain't hoisting no. I was concerned about that all last season. That bothered me to no end. Watching Rudy talk endless crap for the entirety of this year. So if we go down there, and I'm going to be the adult, if we go down there and win that, I'm just going to say, Rudy, it's not a big deal. This is 2 home games in a row that we could have won. We just won 1 out of 2. You don't own no property here. You guys, in fact, you're behind in your payments. This is a timeshare for you. You know?
Ronbo.
God, that made my year.
We'll be winning 2 out of 2. Because, Ronbo, what did the Rams do? What did the Rams do?
Got their ass
They were so scared of us.
handed
They
to
were
them.
so scared of us to play them in their own stadium that they went to the commissioner of the NFL and requested that we play outside the country because they didn't want us in the stadium.
I know.
So, Ronbo, it's a W. We win. So, you know what?
I know.
We win the Lombardi in their house. Oh, the seasoning. I'm going to be petty. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to show him. I'm going to be.
I'm gonna wake up and say, I'm gonna wake up. Yes, indeed, I agree. Wake up every morning and say, "Good morning, Rudy. Rudy, good morning. How's your day going?" And did you guys clean up that mess?
But what my biggest dream, is us winning a Super Bowl in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That would be so sweet.
The Cowboys never host the Super Bowl. When's the last time the boys hosted the Super Bowl?
It's been a while, but it's almost due. It's almost due. They have. It's almost due.
I was just trying to remember. Yeah.
I have to look that up, but it's almost due. I'm going to tell you, it's time for them to host the Super Bowl. I want us to win in their stadium and win in the Rams stadium, and that would be legendary. All of our Super Bowl losses would mean nothing. That would take all the tears away. That would add party control. That would. You know what? I would have to move out of Texas because they wouldn't want me here. And you know what? That'd be fine. And you know how many places I'm looking. But you know, Ronbo, I am so ecstatic. I'm excited. This is going to be a remarkable, magical season. So everybody's over here worried. I'll tell you what, Trent's coming back to the Niners. It's a spoiler. Don't worry. He's coming.
I just wouldn't drag it out. Get it done.
Yeah, it's the Niners dragging it out, but he's coming. He wants to be a Niner. The only reason it would happen is if the Niners did it to him, and that would be the Niners' fault. But other than that, Ronbo, I am feeling happy. So much stuff has went right this year for me. So right. I feel it. Now, I haven't felt this feeling since 1994. And Ronbo, it is the year, all right? It is the year. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. And you know what? Take a note. I said it first before the season even started. We're hosting that Lombardi Trophy in the Los Angeles Rams Stadium, Levi South. It's happening.
God.
Ronbo, get ready. You better be ready for this. This is happening, man.
Nothing can prepare me for that. I'll be floating around the room. You remember that dog Snuffles? I think his name was Snuffles. He worked for that detective, and every time the detective got into trouble, Snuffles, do your job. And Snuffles, He had to have a dog biscuit or he didn't do any work, right? And then he would take that biscuit in, he'd squeeze himself, and then he'd shoot up in the air, and the biscuit was so good, he'd shoot up in the air, float down with his hands behind his head. That would be me for about 6 months. If we beat win the Super Bowl in LA, God, Jesus. So,
And my birthday's this Sunday.
Hey, okay. So Friday, let's do it Friday. It's too early now. Novelty wears off. All right.
All right. If you
Or
ain't on
Sunday.
Sunday, you ain't planning on, I'll get a 49ers birthday shout out Friday. And Ronbo, give me one thing, because I'm going to tell you, I'm giving you the bearer of good news I haven't done in a while. I deserve a 49ers shout out, and all the 49ers faithful out there, be ready, because this is our year. Start making those tracks, baby, because here we come.
Big Bill, fortune shining down on that boy. That Bill.
Later.
And Tony ATL. Come on in, T.
Ronbo, good evening. How's everybody this evening?
Tony, man, fantastic. People, every time I come up with something I'm really all excited about, somebody comes and points some things out. And I imagine you may have some things to say about the Bama Hammer, too. But Ellis sort of brought me back down to earth. He's going to need some work if he comes in the NFL. But what are you thinking?
Are you talking about that Alabama left tackle you're talking about?
Yes, I said, look at that boy work.
Ronbo, that would be a good pick for y'all if he's there. I know you talking about trading down, which I'm going to get to in a minute.
Not me.
About us.
That's everybody else. I'm talking about trading up.
Ian Cunningham.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all might trade up?
No, I want to. You're not going to. Kaden is not going to be around at 27. I just don't believe it.
Well, yep. But if he's there, because Freeling, which I think Freeling, the tackle out of Georgia, I told you about 6'7", 315. I think he's the best fit for y'all, but I don't think he's going to be there. But the kid from Alabama, Proctor, he's also 6'7", 352. He may be there for you guys.
If I could trim him down to about 340, because he looks like he's carrying a little extra weight. He looks a little heavy in the legs, and that could affect his explosion. But even at that weight, he can
knock
move.
that off for him in training camp.
I think so.
Rambo, the perfect fit for you guys. Chase Pasantos, that left guard under Texas A&M. Remember, I'm gonna keep hammering that. That guy's a plug. He's ready to start now.
Right. Tony, knows how guards rarely go. Quentin Nelson's about the last guard that went in the first round, isn't he? Usually guards come later.
Yep, he's the best left guard in football. And Chris Lindstrom, who we got in the first round in 2020, he's the best right guard in football.
And he's proven it, isn't he?
Yep, he's been all pro every year except his first year.
Right guards are real interesting. Now, my boy, what is his name? Pooney. Yeah. Pooney got hurt last year. And a lot of people were unaware of that. They thought he was regressing. No, Pooney did not regress. Pooney was out there playing.
Yeah, you told me he played hurt with a knee.
His knee is screwed up. Yeah, but he's okay now. But I said, what is it? I mean, you can get certain ones that just need either rest or some slight repair. Is that's a PCL?
Mm-hmm.
He had that kind of injury.
That just proves his toughness. He's a dog, man.
He's still out there,
Ronbo,
right?
you heard about defensive tackle, nose tackle Dexter Lawrence who on the trade from the Giants, haven't you?
Yeah, he's been pissed off for 2 years. Yeah.
My friend who's a Falcon fan texted me, said, he just wants some more money. I said, no, I think it's more than just the money. Yeah, I think he wants to win, but the Giants are getting ready to start winning with Harbaugh, but maybe he just wants a different scenery.
Harbaugh wants to keep him too. But
the Giants defense, they got some good players last year. It's just that they were in disarray.
For 3 years, the Giants defense hasn't been bad.
Start winning.
Yeah. And had they not lost all those players on offense year before last, we might be talking about a different playoff situation too.
Yeah, and that kid, he's back. I can't think of that. Their starting wide receiver, he's back. They signed Darnell Mooney, who we released. Remember, we signed him to that big free agent contract, and he had 900 yards 2 years ago, and then was hurt last year. So Darnell Mooney's going to be there 2 or 3. They signed him. So let's see
They
what
also
happens.
had wide receiver. You know about the Giants and that wide receiver,
Yes.
all-world wide receiver they had. Man.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, you know.
He was hurt.
What's-
I like him too, out of LSU. I just can't
Is that
think
where
of
he's
his
from?
name right now, but he was hurt last year, and I'm sure Harbaugh's gonna love him
Oh yeah.
because he had like 1,600 yards his rookie year.
What's his name doing? I saw him on a show last week. He said he wasn't 100%. What's that running back?
Running back for who? The Giants. You're talking about
He's got a great name
what's
for a
that
running
guy's
back too.
yeah, you like him too, out of Arizona.
Because he's just vicious. He got hurt playing that style of football, but that dude is
Scatterboo.
Scatter. That's it. Scatter. That's a running back name, baby. You know, and the quarterback needed him really bad too, because
that wide receiver is Malik Neighbors. He's a dog. He'll be back.
And Scatterboo is just fearless, and try to stop
Ronbo,
him.
I got a question for you. Speaking of the Giants, what is anybody gonna sign Russell Wilson because he's free out there? They decided they're gonna keep Jameis Winston. Are you laughing?
Russ, go home, Russ. Stop embarrassing
So
yourself.
it's about time for him to retire. And
It's
pack it in.
time. It's over. And it's too bad, too. I hate to see him go out looking bad. Well, so many players do that, you know? Just
Because
stop.
you know what? He sealed his fate when he went to Denver and showed his ass with I need the office and all this special treatment, and he wasn't playing up to par. You know, that's what sealed his fate.
Talk about let's ride. Russ. And then he got into a game with the Giants last year and just totally blew it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what do you think about Geno Smith going back to the Jets, the team that drafted him?
Listen, Tony, you're making me laugh, man. These names you're bringing up, some of these guys. I also asked the man, and what are you bringing Geno over there for? I don't get.
You remember when Geno was there the first time, his second year?
Yeah.
He got into a fight with this linebacker that's no longer in the league because Geno owed him money.
Oh, I remember that.
And the guy blackened his eye. Do you remember that story?
Yeah, I remember that. I know that you remember. Yeah. And
He was with the Jets then, but that guy's no longer in the league. But
Geno shouldn't.
I don't know. I got some news about us that I want to tell you about. Ian Cunningham, our general manager. We only have 5 picks, like I've told you about over and over again.
Okay.
We don't pick until the 48th pick of the second round.
Right.
Ian Cunningham has been adamant. I've been kind of ignoring him when he said it, but I was watching this one Falcons blog today, Ronbo.
Yeah.
We're going to start trading down, Ronbo.
We
got the second round, 48th, third round, 79th. We already traded and got Sidney Brown, the safety. We got 3 starting safeties now. With Philly, we got Sidney Brown, and then we traded our 4th round pick at pick 114 to Philly, and we got Philly's 4th round pick at 122. So we trade down there, and we traded our 6th round pick at 195 to Philly, and they gave us their 6th round pick at 215.
See, Tony,
so that's 2 spots down on the 4th and 6th round we traded down.
Yeah. All this
Cunningham wants 7 to 8 picks, and we only got 5.
See, that's the thing.
We might be
all
trading
these
down.
All these things have been going down with you guys for a few years. It's starting to pay off. Tony, we're out of time though. Let me see you Friday and fill me in on what's going on with you guys.
Yes, sir. One last thing, real quick. Ian Cunningham is targeting Pittsburgh with 12 picks, New England and Miami with 11 picks, and Minnesota and Cleveland with 9 picks as teams to trade with. Just FYI.
God, makes sense too. All right, good stuff, Tony. All right. Have a great night,
Jimmy
Tony.
Garoppolo is a free agent. I heard you talking earlier. He's an unrestricted free agent. Look for Pittsburgh to try to get him because Aaron Rodgers is holding him hostage again.
God, it's so strange. Anyway.
I know.
All right, Tony.
I'll see you, sir.
Looking forward to it. All right.
All right, take care.
You too. I knew you. When Jadeveon Clowney, I saw him on a list of people available right now. And they made him available to the 49ers along with Joey Bosa, Deebo Samuel, And there's one other. When did Jadeveon Clowney? I think it was during the Obama administration. Jadeveon Clowney's one of those guys. You know what? You can't keep telling owners as you come in to sit down and talk. Listen, I've got this to show you, and you might take a look at this. And I'm worth more than $10 million a year. I just want to let you know that from the offset before we start talking. All right, well, listen, Jamie, why don't we give I've got to get out of here now for a meeting, but let's call X. He doesn't. Tony, Jadeveon Clowney has become a joke for me each and every year. He's always available. And then you have to wonder how come.
Maybe he's got an attitude problem.
Huge. Guys think they should get paid so much more than they do, but they don't bring anything to the table. That is just amazing to me.
Well, it's only going to take one club to knock that on the head, Ronbo, and the rest will follow. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
People start looking at each other and say, "Well, they got a right tackle for this much money, and he's top 5. Why should we pay this guy that much? Or they got a quarterback." For this much money, and he's already won him a Super Bowl. Why should we pay this much? And it'll come back down.
Are you talking about Rodgers now?
I'm talking about any position.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the thing. What does your agent do? I'm going to send my agent in there asking for this. If I'm the agent, I say, listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. What we need to do is roll this back, because we're not going to get this. And we end up missing the entire season. This is going to be the choice. And that the Steelers are waiting for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers I've been telling people about Aaron Rodgers for years. I say, you know what, guys? Aaron Rodgers hasn't won anything in a long time, and he's been in a position to do so. But yet you talk about we should trade for Aaron Rodgers. Why the bleep would I want to trade for Aaron Rodgers? So he can come over and do the same thing with us as we're doing for everybody else. Holding out, coming to camp or coming to work when he gets ready to come. And then when the time comes to pay to the piper, he fails. This guy, some players are just Russell Wilson, another guy. Stop. God.
Well, you might say that about Aaron Rodgers, Ronbo, but you haven't seen him under Shanahan's game, have you?
Well, yeah. LaFleur ran Shanahan's game. That was his best years that he's had with the Packers.
Look at Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, another story, though. Aaron's definitely got talent.
Comes to the 49ers. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers can put the ball wherever the hell he wants to.
Yeah,
he feels like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like another Rusty, with probably a stronger arm or whatever.
Wilson?
Russell Wilson.
Stronger arm. That's saying something, Tony. Russell Wilson's one of the only guys I've known ever to throw a ball with an arc 60, 70 yards downfield and fall in the receiver's hands like a basketball. Aaron does a good job with that too, but Russell Wilson is amazing at that. Used to be.
So, what are we talking about today?
I was getting all crazy about the offensive lineman. He's the Bama left tackle. Oh, that kid is just, man, because I don't get excited about first round picks, especially linemen, but this one I like. He needs just a little work because, as Ellis pointed out, he gets beat to the inside a lot, but I want him to see what he can do on the outside. I got guards and other people on the inside. Can he move people and stop people from coming around that edge?
Well, see, you just mentioned that Pooney was playing with an injury. Who knew that?
I know they didn't even talk about that till the end of the year. Pooney's a warrior. He probably asked people not mention it.
Well, Juwan Jennings played with 5 broken ribs. Can you play with 5 broken ribs?
Not even one.
Exactly. So a lot of these players we don't know about. We get left in the dark, and then we find out at the end of the season, and then you go, oh, that's why he wasn't playing that good.
And we're mean-mouthing him the whole time. Yep.
It's none of our business.
True.
49er fans, it's like we have to know what the hell's going on in the club. Otherwise, we're getting the plane out, all right? You want us to bring the plane out again?
No, really. And I said, like you said, we got players that are tough and they go out there risking their health. I'm feeling not good about JJ too. By the way, you mentioned him.
Fred? What about Fred? He played with a busted ankle the whole year.
God, the whole year.
So we had, yeah. I mean, that doesn't that count for something?
Yeah, it should. You get the love and admiration of every fan.
We know how tough Fred is. We know how he's going to come back. Same as Bosa, you know what I mean? But look, it's plus the other thing is we've got a lot of young kids that sometimes at the 49ers, they don't develop in the second year. They start coming on strong in the third year. Some do in the second year. You know what I mean? We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen that. We don't even know who they're going to keep, who they're going to get rid of, what the hell's going to happen, and we're just, as per usual, you know what I mean? It's not that I like it. We're just speculating at this point in time.
Actually, Demo was a project that actually exceeded expectation. I thought the other kid was going to be the one. Demo was the guy between those two. So,
well, you know, they say you get the bit, grab the bit between your teeth and go for it. Some people might have a talent to grasp Shanahan's scheme or whatever position they play, and they just, you know, they just go on with it. Other guys have got the talent, they got the speed, they got the size, they got the strength. It just takes them a little bit longer to get it acclimated into the system.
And bad.
I mean, like what's that? Like not necessarily bad work ethic. What's that guy they said he's got a bit of a low IQ, but the linebacker dude?
I'm really worried about him. But what is his name? Tony, we gotta go though. Our time always smokes out. I'll see him Friday if we got time.
Yeah, something's got to happen soon. Anyway, shout out to Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, Resident Bastard, Smooth Operator, Sucker Free City, and the rest of the crew.
Don't remember anything.
I'll catch you in the next one, brother.
Can't wait, Tony. Have a great day. Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Tony, always fun. What? It's the youngster, Jalen.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Jalen, man, I'm sitting here. It's almost time for the draft, and you know, after the draft, ready to get sitting around feeling good or mad as hell. I'm trying to think of how I felt last year during the draft. No, I felt good last year because I knew what we was to expect. Year before last.
Yeah, Ronbo. I don't think anybody was too excited about Ricky Pearsall in the first round a few years back.
Oh, that's been year before last.
Yeah, that was the first time we had a first round pick in like I think 2 or 3 years.
What? How low were we in the draft? I mean, what round would they pick up Ricky?
We picked them up in the first round, bro.
No, I mean not what round. What pick?
He was like 27,
in the
like late
in the 20s. Jalen, I ain't mad at Ricky. I think he can play.
Ronbo, yeah, he can play, but he can't stay on the field. So I mean, who cares?
Well, because he can't stay out running around in the wrong areas with Rolexes. Oh, well, you know what? I wish some of the boys. Ricky's grown up around these neighborhoods. He knows better. What the hell was he thinking? Be rolling around downtown, a big Rolex shining. You could see the gleam from 15 miles away. Ricky, what are you doing? Just God. And so we've never had a player get gunned down in the streets of San Francisco prior to the season. Ricky went down in history as a 49er for being a damn fool. Now, I don't want to blame him, but you know, growing up around that element, I knew where the buck god dang stopped. You need to know, don't be stupid. I was mad at him when I first heard about it. So, you know, God. That was unnecessary. Did not have to happen.
Didn't he get shot like 2 years ago?
Yeah, but
I'm
that starts his season off wrong. He didn't get to train like he needed to, and it was just time that wasted. He could be training. Then the next year he comes in, he's not as strong as he should be, and he gets hurt. Man.
okay. What about this year?
Well, we ain't started nothing yet.
Rumble, hold on. I thought last year was his third year.
No, that's number 2. Number 3 is coming up right now. See, you misjudged my boy. See, and as many brothers as I know Ricky hangs around is because Ricky's another one of those guys. He's confused as to what race he is. Ricky has probably been told, listen, man, next time you want to go downtown, let me have you watch, all right? And go down with 2 or 3 people. Don't be running around there soloing. So, Ricky Pearsall can play, though. What I seen him do last year convinced me he can play.
Nobody's arguing if he can play, but can he stay on the field? I mean, can he get on the field?
Man. See,
that's the thing, Ronbo. Nobody's arguing can the guy play. Yeah,
I know
he's working never on the field. So
he's working out hard. He knows about it. He hears the talk. He's working. He'll be right.
All right.
I've given you 12 to 13 games this year. Ricky Pearsall. He may miss 3 or 4.
Play a full season. He has to play a full season. Ronbo.
Well, I wish he would. He might.
He needs. No, he has to.
Wide receivers.
That ain't
wide
good,
receivers go down all the time. It's just the way it is.
Maybe older wide receivers, Ronbo, but these younger guys, they usually can stay on the field.
Look, Jay, I'm glad you said that. How many guys on our team, since rookies, have been laid out? Wide receivers.
You come out like rookies.
Yeah.
Now, Brandon was pretty healthy his first few years.
Who?
He was really healthy. Brandon Ayuk. He didn't get hurt until last year. Man. Brandon.
Okay. Let's talk about Cowing. Let's talk about Watkins.
You talking about these guys? Oh, Rob. Oh, geez.
No, we don't know. Okay. Watkins might be good. We don't know. Okay. Watkins made one spectacular play and went down in a heap. I said, man.
I thought you were talking about like first round pick. You talking about like receivers, period?
We've only had 2.
Yeah, Trent Taylor, goddamn Jalen Hurd, Debo. Yeah, all those guys.
The worst. Jalen Hurd.
Okay, all right.
God.
Now that you mention it, but Ronbo, here's my reason. I wouldn't be as heavy on Ricky if he wasn't a first round pick. All these guys were like 3rd and 4th round picks.
They got skills, but durability is an issue.
Yeah,
it's like me and Big Show used to always say, don't ever pick up a wide receiver in the first round. He's guaranteed to get hurt.
Here's my thing. If you pick up a wide receiver in the first round, damn it needs to be in that top 10. Other than that, you could probably get him in the second. That's what I think. I think you can get him in the second round. It's a rarity where you get a guy like Justin Jefferson, number 27. I've got a 10 Ronbo. Those big time guys, you're gonna pick them in the top 10. You'll never get another Justin Jefferson at 26. Never again, ever. Like that.
Nothing could do the giddy like he can. Hey, also Stephon Diggs got drafted in 1 round.
Diggs was like a 5th rounder, Ronbo, back in like 2015. He was not a first round pick. Yeah, Diggs was like a 5th round pick. Diggs was like a 5th round pick.
Yeah, he's one of those wide receivers who came in mad as hell that they made him wait that long and improved him. Yeah.
I think Devontae Adams was like a 2nd or 3rd round pick too.
See, your greatest wide receivers aren't always having to be out of the first round. Look at Puka. Puka's a mental case, but that dude can play.
I'm wrong, but didn't he bite? He that brother need help, Rudy.
That's what he's trying to do now. He checked into rehab. I'm trying to understand what kind of drug makes me go out and become anti-Semitic and then find some lady I don't know and go bite her. The hell is wrong with you, Puka? Can you imagine being with him and seeing him do that? I would walk away like I don't know him and call him back later. Man, you know what? I ain't going to jail with you, man.
Yeah. Ronbo, let's be real, Ronbo. Let's call it how it is. If he looks like me and you, he probably wouldn't be wearing a uniform right now. But, you know.
You got a good point. Look at AB. But,
Hey, yeah.
Janet, we gotta go. Puka. What the hell is wrong?
Yeah.
Anyway,
damn. Oh,
let me see you Friday.
Okay, Ronbo.
Yeah, man. A Niners! Big J.
See you, Ron.
That fam. Oh, checking out Burrow again. Is anybody else? Because Burrow is definitely not getting up for us. Burrow? Oh, he's. But Burrow didn't turn his phone off, though. He's letting us hear him sleep. Burrow? Burrow? Burrow. The nights are red and gold. We're gonna. He yawned, though. The one thing I don't do when I'm sleeping is yawn. Burrow. Burrow. Wait, no, no. Have you ever yawned when you were sleeping? Oh, but you didn't know, did you? He's out. Okay. Anyway, fam. Tell me what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and look forward to Friday, see what else develops. And who knows? Who knows? It could be. We find out. Trent says, okay, I'm done. Let's sign it. Let's get to work. Because I'm telling you right now, fam, Trent Williams cannot wait until September or August 20, whatever, to start training. If that be the case, it's just forget it. He's gonna be useless. Because he doesn't like to train when he's not paid. Damn it. All right, fam. Enjoy the next couple of days. I will see you Friday. Thank you for the contributions. Big Brian. See you Friday. A Niner.